Alright, we're back. Day 3. Yesterday we played the second character on the list. Or arbitrarily on the list. We played Alex, right? Oh, wait. Let's double check. Alex? Yes, Alex, the solo bounty hunter. Right. We kind of did the first personal quest step of Alex. We bopped. I'm just gonna call him Derek. I don't remember the dude's name. And then we know that it might probably be a 3-act thing. So 1 star, personal quest, 2 star, 3 star. That's probably how that works. It moves to a new location. We basically explored the southeast side. I think I'm going to strategically pick a character that is in the northwest side just so I can uncover the location. I'm secretly trying to complete the first, like the Steam achievement where you locate all the paths. I like exploring things before we go along. More off the beaten road than the MSQ kind of person. I do make some exceptions. Like when I was playing Like a Dragon, I did like an MSQ focus run and then a completion run. So, some thoughts about yesterday. Well, I did find out that I have to keep in mind counterattacks count as initiated attacks based on blessings, right? So counterattacks are can proc blessings, which makes me think if there's how would one go about using the embellishing the counter strategy, the turtle counter strategy on the player side. And we talked about localization yesterday, which is really cool because I haven't really had a lens into, say, indie developers and how they approach the cost and maintenance of language localizations. In addition, we were talking about keywords and explainers, explicit versus implicit gaming. I have a bigger thought about that, which I will leave to like the end where I make concluding remarks, but I have a lot of like compromises, right? You have to think about the resources, how it versus, the resources that is available to one person or to a small group compared to the feature rich of a larger group. And there are things I would say constant comes into play, and that's what I would group under accessibility. Probably accessibility, but nowadays accessibility is like this catch-all phrase for balancing between casual and hardcore. And there are elements that are preferential towards these target audiences. The casual being an option for tooltips, highlighted keywords, pop-ups that is explicit, which you can toggle on and off. That's why I would consider it as an accessibility feature, a game feature. And then you go towards the hardcore, which you can do things like mostly implicit gaming, where you remove all the tooltips, no coding, no pop-ups, none of that, right? Because nowadays we kind of sway. Nowadays you can see 2 extraordinarily loyal groups of gamers who like preferentially buy extreme visions of video games. One on the casual side, which largely errs on explicitness, which is kind of similar to language learning actually. You have individuals who want everything to be explicit, as in less random, explicit, none, like trial and error, implicit learning. And then you have all the way on the other end where minimalized, GUI, everything sometimes is borderline incredibly obtuse, but the nature of that obtuseness brings together communities to try to solve it together, right? Cue from soft designs and whatnot. And if I had to do a thing about RPG, you can see like, I know Ubisoft has been like kind of looking different ways of reforming that, but we can go to the idea of CDPR versus FromSoft when it comes to like RPG development, right? And this thing kind of plays into the whole idea of where indie developers come in. I think being a solo dev, there's all these things, and I think one of the things you have to put your mindset into is that the solo dev has a complete vision, and that vision doesn't come necessarily or naturally, because it's one person, as a perspective of everything, right? Like different perspectives. While I focus a lot on accessibility, like the contrast between explicit and implicit learning, especially language learning, and nowadays, it kind of bleeds into the whole gaming thing. You know, like if you're targeting toward the casual, having explicitness and executing explicitness, things like building a deck to your image, or understanding that the developer is leaning you towards an archetype, and these archetypes you should try to focus on building and understanding. That's explicit learning, right? A lot of that is in explicit learning, where you're like, oh, have you noticed that these are bleed stacks? Here are more tools for bleed stacking, right? Across the Obelisk would be a very strong contender for that type of explicit learning. However, since they're a bigger group, sort of, they had more developed, like, different ideas going. They introduced like randomness, so like the run based mode, right, which allows one to do more implicit learning, where like, oh, you're making decisions, and those choice matters, and then they're not very ideal, but you implicitly kind of learn what efficient picks and whatnot are. And this brings me to how I feel about this game right now. Largely is leaning towards that. And I think when we were talking about explaining like counters and all that, I don't mind it, so that I keep the mindset that feature rich like that, you know, catering and balancing, being able to toggle something off and on, explicit and implicit, like I forgot which game is it, but there is Gordon's Quest. So Gordon's Quest had a tab feature where when you look at a card, if you hold down tab or shift in the game, it actually changes the text of all the cards and reveal the math behind the card. So they went, I think it was a Chinese company. This is very typical of those who are more explicit, where they give you the feature of understanding what is happening underneath your multipliers and your effects, and you can not look at them if you want. So that's kind of these are little like bells and whistles that I feel are chef's kiss for people, for like developers that have a lot of resources, or collaborators and whatnot. In this sense, the more I think about it, I talk about like, oh yeah, but this wasn't explained, or maybe this is suggesting. I think overall, if you're buying into an indie game and you're exhuming the mechanics, the idea is that, is it achievable, right? Are there no long-lasting bugs? There are things that obviously would improve per se the vision and operation of the game, and largely design choices and like aesthetic choices and explainers, they may or may not be there, understanding where the developer is coming from. So I was thinking about this as I was reflecting on the conversation I was having with Daniel yesterday. Like, it's not necessary to explain what counter is, and it's not necessary for to correct someone's way of misunderstanding. I've already misunderstood or misinterpreted some of my observations on the first go around on several things. Naturally, when you're learning implicitly, you would need to go have it occur more than once before you actually discern, at least in my opinion. I'm not an impeccable person, so I don't necessarily observe everything all at once, right? So I don't know, more on this later. I have like quite a lot of thoughts, and it's more, sometimes it's about the, like, how you get a target audience, how you cater to a target audience, and then as well as not compromise your own vision of mechanics and games that you want to make, right? Inevitably, designing games is offering a creative service, and creative service comes with creative liberties, but you need a target audience to understand that creative liberty. It's a far cry from a non-creative service. Like, sometimes you could even argue like technology in general, like a smartphone may not be a creative service anymore, or food, right? Creating, cooking things that are of necessity, they often meet with higher standards. But I think creative service, things that you take voluntarily, like playing video games, being flexible in the mindset may help like have one enjoy a lot of these things. I personally am having a great time. With that said, it may cheapen what I'm gonna say. Some of my glowing comments is often when I choose to do something voluntarily. I've said this a lot, even in language learning and whatnot. Usually most of the things I stream, I choose to do them. So you're not going to often hear me say something like, oh, I feel terrible about this, or this is a waste of time and whatnot. The idea is that I don't voluntarily choose to have a bad time, right? So I want to keep everyone in mind as I go about, like, thinking about, oh, this is overscaled, or maybe this is overtuned. I often try to think about how I feel about it at the moment and how others may feel about it and what the target audience is. But generally, I'm usually having a wonderful time because I'm collecting experience of my own, or like commentary and feedback. All right, let's find someone. Oh, Freya's all the way up there. Oh, because this is the north and south. Oh, I see how the layout is. The grassland is in between, like, an ice biome and a desert biome. I see. And they're in the forest. I think we can use this person to go up. Honestly, let's just go with Freya. Freya is unlocked. Let's feel it out. Top left. Let's do this. So let's see. Freya, grieving warrior, may appear blind as well. After growing up surrounded by war, Freya finally found peace in the small village of Vallis Silva. We'll go with that. Then the raiders arrived. They struck at night, murdering everyone they came across. Well, pretty much all the characters are pretty grim so far. They struck at night, murdering everyone they came across. Caught unaware in a collapsing building, it took Freya hours to dig her way out of the rubble. She was the only survivor. She took the time to bury her family before leaving the Smoky. I didn't realize that's how Smoky is spelled. Smoky remains Velas Silva for the last time, determined to track down those responsible. How dare you interrupt my grief? Oh. Rip. Alright, what's her blessing? Reckless. Non-elemental damage. Oh, I like this. Duality. I am a big fan of duality. Or like double edging, where like you get a bonus at the expense of a disadvantage. I love compromise type of conditions. Even more so how you work for the compromise and mitigate the downsides, right? Work around it. So they lose 1 extra durability when played, so non-elemental. Interesting. I haven't gotten the feel of having the ability to archetype into something. One of my feelings at the end was that due to the nature of the disruptive mechanics, or like the core philosophies and features of this game, while it's nice to understand the interactions and the blessings and the curse, oftentimes one have to temper their investment or gambling on very specific archetypes, because this is not, it doesn't take that approach in this game. It's more, lots of the things are meant to counter that idea, which may put off some people initially, depending on your mindset. And I feel a lot of the references, like the influences of this genre, would predispose people going into a deck builder thinking that is the case. So that might be initially a little off-putting. However, to me, I think that's kind of refreshing. So when I have illicit concerns and like think about preponderances and whatnot, that's suggesting to me, in my opinion, intuitively, that this design is novel in a sense. When it's business as usual, honestly, it feels good. You know, it's doing the thing where if someone likes a FromSoft game, they'll play the next one, then the next one, or Call of Duty, they'll play the next one and the next one. It'll feel comforting and catharsis. And people do use that as a form of escapism. My form of escapism is to be intellectually challenged. So I find reward in, some people might call it jank or novelty or hit or miss. That's something I thrive in. Oh, just as a side note, right? All right, let's hop right in. I honestly like feeling anger sometimes because I'm a very consistent person. So having things that kind of like make me interact and express emotionally is kind of nice. All right, let's see. Desperate Flurry. Oh, hey. Wait, what happened to... Oh, there it is. 3 endurance. Nah, we're going ham, right? Oh, wow. That only has 14 uses. So technically it only has 7 uses. So hit big and hard, I suppose. I like uncovering maps. How far does... Wow. Okay. Let's go here. Oh, one thing that I was talking... one thing that's interesting is... we're talking about how battles escalate the enemy type or the tier type and in encounters. That totally reminds me of the tabletop principle of doom tracking. I say doom tracking because I think of like Lord of the Rings tabletop games, or like a lot of cooperative RPG games where the more actions you have, the more events you have, there's a doom tracker. So it's an escalation. And one thing that would be really fun is to hide or not hide a doom tracker for this game, because it's obvious, or Daniel already explained to me to confirm my suspicions about how enemies scale up and encounters scale up. So usually that is represented in the form of a tracker or a doom tracker, where each encounter eventually will escalate. The escalation of, it's kind of like thematic in an RPG. If you start taking out people, the bigger guys will notice you, so they will escalate their efforts, right? It's kind of like thematic. And I think Gordon's Quest, a few others do, with exploratory maps, tend to use some form of doom tracker. It's like, oh no, people have noticed. Now they've escalated their efforts against you. And it's kind of a really fun theme thing. So when I was thinking about what is a way to implement an asset that you can toggle on and off, is to have like a interesting, and it doesn't require like localization or additional language things, which would cost money, right? Like at the top right here or something, have like pips or like a skull or something. It's like, bam, that's 1. Bam, that's 2. But you don't really need it, obviously. These are more like accessibility things again, and being a mix of implicit and explicit things. Like, oh, hey, every time I got into a battle, that ticker goes up by 1. I wonder what happens when the ticker goes up to 8, and then it becomes bigger skulls. Then the skulls go up again, and it ticker. So that has been used pretty classically to demonstrate that, oh yeah, you have been rummaging around for too long and your enemy has noticed, kind of thing. Anyways, I always think of like Sauron and the Doom Tracker, where if you're a band of heroes and you're stirring up stirring up noise and stuff, Sauron will notice. Doom Tracker goes up, things get harder, all the events get harder, all the encounters escalate. So it allows this like scaling up, right? Smooth scaling up. Which leads to some like epicness. You feel the epicness going up. Right now, I just reached the mid game, from exploring and whatnot. And I'm not sure how much I feel about the feeling of higher stakes. I think it still feels like the character is kind of wobbling a lot of times, but the monsters are scaling up. So you're not like scaling up with the monsters at the same time. Like the battles are not necessarily getting more epic, the monsters are just getting tougher and you're still wobbling along. So it's not often it's a tenuous thing to balance you feeling like you're getting stronger and getting met with an even higher challenge, right? Like the monsters are getting stronger at an accelerated rate, however you might be wobbling behind. So it might give you that. So far I'm getting largely that feeling of attrition where the monsters will outscale you as opposed to the other way around, and that might not be for everyone. I think that's currently my focus, on seeing if I can get into a rhythm of attempting to meet the monster scaling, so that when it comes down to the choices and the playstyle you have, rather than the monster just straight up outscaling you. With that said, also, there are 3 difficulty settings in this game, and the difficulty setting I think scales the monster's HP pool and maybe some other things. I haven't really considered. I generally play on the default most of the time until otherwise noticed. Yeah. Making a stand. It's been hunting you for a while. At first, okay. Same counterpull, and we've largely gone through the point where we're cycling through encounter types, narrative encounter types, and battle encounter types outside of the set pieces, right? The story things. Ooh, but there's background though. Okay, all right. I forgot totally to check her skill set. Interesting, her initial things. And one of the things that might not be as entertaining, and again, it might come down to resources and balance and whatnot, is that while each character seems like they have a unique blessing, and that is persistent, which is great, to give it the feel, and they have initial like theme decks, it's all part of a common pool. So if someone is one of the potential criticisms that might be an emotional one that comes from other games is the idea that each character wasn't designed with a distinctive pool with selection preferences towards an archetype, which I mentioned earlier. This is not an archetypical driven type of character building, right? So you're not going to see something like, oh yeah, this is clearly, oh okay, everything about this character clearly leans heavy, and even the pools are enriched for specific things, which is very classic kind of many other deck builders, right? Like here, outside of Spark, I know pretty much all of these cards, right? With these abilities. All right. Wait, does that include? I didn't read if that. Oh, here it is. It's all non-elemental cards. Okay, that would include blocking as well. Okay. The reason why I want to highlight that is there will likely be this is a common criticism and it's more like a preference criticism that can hit a game quite often, is the idea that characters, if you have characters, there is a kind of high threshold to distinguish them. And in a deck builder, if you're not leaning heavier on an archetype, you're going to draw criticisms of, oh, well, this game basically only has one map, and all the characters are just superficial change-ups that will lead to the same decision making. And since they all share the same card pool, you're likely to encounter a significant body of people who say, well, that's just a fluff in a way to increase the playtime while not enhancing the dynamics of the game, right? Like, so that can happen, and that needs to be considered, needs to be taken with a grain of salt, considering how much work it takes to try to balance and make and generate all these assets and mechanics to embellish all these character archetypes. One of the things that Slay the Spire did was to do it the other way, where they would take they would characterize each of the create like almost nearly exclusive pools and common pools, a common pool but a larger exclusive pool to the character archetypes. So that has become a more of a gold standard. So whenever it feels like you're constantly doing all your runs from classical choices, and that was my concern yesterday, it feels like I'm constantly just highly focused 80 to 90% of the time picking value picks from a common pool. So effectively, outside of the perhaps this persistent blessing may skew some of the decision making, it ultimately is feeling what those critics will say, like those players will say, samey. All the runs kind of feel samey. And in one of the aspects of roguelike deck building or roguelike genre in general is that each run is substantially dynamically different, or can be different, or even forcibly different. Your runs are quite archetypical, or like it goes towards a specialization oftentimes near the end, right? It's rarely like Scrappy where you're constantly just picking the value pick. When it hyper focuses or like it compromises too much on value picking, most of the runs on the surface may end up feeling the same. And right now, my first 2 days, it does feel like while the blessings are there, at least by sheer coincidence, one is money. It kind of plays a little differently because then you prioritize visiting stores and stuff, and that's kind of neat. I think the blessings do in some sufficient for me to distinguish between, right? Like I kind of went towards the block, build towards the blessing to some extent if you can for the Water Mage Brook. However, that is way less flexible. So if I had to take a guess, Alex is probably going to be one of the center pins for the launch. Lots of people are going to lean towards that because there's a lot of utility in having money and then stores, and Alex's starting location is very playing into it. Meanwhile, Brook is probably, we're gonna end up doing like the tier thing, right? Brook is probably on the bottom. Just large Deluge is a great scaling card, but it's not enough to like, because of the nature of this core, Brook can't be the Water Mage. So that's kind of one of those things. And we'll see about Freya now. Just based on like how rewards are done, rarely do you feel that 60 to 70% of the time you're working towards something, which can be again off-putting for a lot of people coming from other deck builders. I haven't played a deck builder that wasn't about like, it leans towards archetypes as opposed to here are your tools and follow the narration, like the story or something like that. Prioritizing something else. Right. Hey there, son. Wait. Did you come back from the interview already? Wait, what day is
Okay, you lurk.
Nice. How did it go, son? Okay, next attack does play. So how do I kick your butt? Okay. How good is my block? It's 6'11", but I just don't want to waste. Yeah. Wait. Do I waste an attack for this? Nah. Okay. You think it went decently? It felt more like an actual interview compared to the last one? Oh yeah. So, was there something that you found? Did you learn anything from the interview? Like something maybe you didn't expect, or something that you found that you did well? Kind of curious. Because the other one you described was business as usual. It's probably someone who's just doing their job and verifying like basic standards. Let's see. Oh, Joy. There's no way to interrupt this guy. Joy. Okay. What are you gonna recruit? Oh, Joy. It's already over. Oh, wait. No. It's not over. Hold up. 20? Not enough. That sucks. So you just straight up... Oh, wait. No. Yeah. You just straight up get wrecked. Yep. Yeah, see, early on, I think there might be an overtuning for some of these, but yeah. No matter what, I couldn't stop your character from losing 12 HP there. There's no other permutation that would stop you from taking that damage. See, this is what I mean. Like, as much as you want to archetypically do anything, it is not part of the core gameplay. So, got it. This is a game. What is it called? Rhonda? It is called Elemental Exiles. The game has yet to be launched. It will be available on August 20th. On Steam. Yeah. So it's a deck builder, an RPG roguelike deck builder. I am playing on PC. This is on the Steam platform, so it's will only be on PC at the moment. It was more like they asked a lot more questions about me that I was preparing for. Very nice. Then that means you had a lot of opportunities to practice talking about yourself, right? I don't think you really had that many opportunities to talk about yourself or practice doing that at all, right, son? How'd you feel about it? Just like constantly asking questions about yourself. Well, thank you, Honda. Thank you. I always appreciate a fan. Don't forget to, enjoy the things that you enjoy and have fans of your own, Rhonda. I know. Yeah, I noticed you are also learning Japanese. Keep up the good work. I saw your comment yesterday. Yeah, keep up the good work. Soon, maybe like a year down the line, we'll be able to use Japanese to interact with each other. So, do we have any light mechanics? No, we get to choose if we want to go dark or light. Yeah, Rhonda. Little bit at a time. Stay encouraged. Feel free to stop by every once in a while and tell me what interesting or fun things you learn in Japanese. I'm always here to listen. No idea why I'm still awake. Oh, hello there, Blair. You haven't slept yet? Usually I hear you wake up, make some food. What am I doing? I hope you are managing your sleep. And I guess the kiddos are now off to school soon, right? Or have been. It was nice since I was putting in the effort to be ready for it and got to actually use it a bit, and I think left a good impression. Excellent. It's always nice when like your deduction and your prep work gets, yeah, like you called it, you feel like you're getting in the groove of it. I think whatever you did, whatever you're preparing now, son, you can probably do it all the time on stream. Son. I think that's kind of one of the things that you have to often get used to. You have to be able to use that and practice that. I think there's constantly incentive as a content creator to use that, and it works for interviews too. So two birds with one stone all the time. You're gonna have future interviews all the time, right? And if you encounter other people, you're gonna have to use that skill all the time. So it's always nice to work at it. In your country, you're at, oh, it's 9 p.m. Oh, it's 6 hours ahead. I see. Kinda. Can I be fluent with Duolingo though? Probably not. Rhonda. The idea is you can use Duolingo as a stepping stone for finding out what else you can do with your language. So most people, including myself, will likely encourage you to find other ways to engage in your target language. As you become, eventually you'll start like requiring other forms of stimulation, other forms of like engagement. So oftentimes me and other people would talk about other ways to engage with Japanese, like reading books or like reading stories, like graded readers and stuff. So look around, right? See what other people are doing, whatever interests you. It's great to find something consistent outside of Duolingo. Something that will you want to encourage yourself to want to use Japanese. In the future, we can use Japanese together, like 6 months, maybe down the line. You and I can use Japanese together, and that's just another way to interact with the target language. You went on a cleaning binge of my kid's room when I got home, then made up some fish tank water. Oh, also officially married? Wait. Hold up. Wait. Blair. What do you mean by officially married? You mean like did you just You're trying books, Rhonda? That's great. Yeah, it is hard for beginners. There is a let me hold up. I need some clarification on Blair's marital situation. Sorry, that's a little personal, but congratulations. If you're talking about like married to your husband. I kind of thought you were already married. Here's something. Rhonda. Oh, also careful. This link will lead you to a website that's all white, but that link for a Tadoku, it's something called graded readers, and I don't know if you've tried these, but graded readers they have books in ranging like levels, and what they do is you're supposed to read the books at your most comprehensive, but still like outside your comfort zone. And you can read as you can slowly get to more and more complicated things, and you'll learn all the things that in between as you're getting more and more complicated, right? So this is like another way to learn a language that's quite popular without doing SRS drills, like repetition drills like Duolingo, Wanikani, Anki, all that other stuff. So that is another example. So you can look at those if you want. I don't know where you're getting your books, but this is another common strategy. You can get books called graded readers. Yeah. Hopefully you can enjoy that. There are lots of other examples, but this website is a free resource, so there's no like cost. Oh, you're using a book called Genki, so you're using a textbook? Yeah. And textbook is another strategy for language learning. Yeah. The third, like, those three tend to be very, very, like, you can do all three, right? Juggle all three, try to expand. Oh, you're more than well on your way. You already have a Genki textbook. Yeah. Oh, you have a marriage certificate now. Congratulations for your official court marriage. Common law marriage is what's been in effect since we started living together. Ah, okay. Well, congratulations, Blair. Congratulations. Yeah, court stuff. All right. Let's refocus here. What am I gonna do? We're gonna probably do balance, right? Yeah, we're gonna do balance. Okay. Let's look at this. All right. Oh, this is where we just feed it, or else we get blasted. Oh, are we just gonna feed it our fire card? Oh no, we have more than one fire card. I do like this balance, so I guess we'll throw out thermal guard. I like the others. Okay. And then the heckin' fire elemental just eats up the thing and leaves me with nothing. Yep. Alright, we're just exploring right now. Cursed potion. Alright, let's see. Decrease all block when light aligned. We can't guarantee that. Increased? Destroy a random card in my deck. YOLO? YOLO. Oh. Oh God. Okay, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Losing desperate flurry kind of hurts. Hey, Sub-Zero. You like the art on this? I haven't asked Daniel where and how he went about doing the art in this. So far, the music he already disclosed to me that is an asset pack that he had. But yeah, it's very functional. Very functional, and it has a lot of character to it. I don't know who or if he did the artwork. You're eating some dinner right now, Sub-Zero? Great. Awesome. Wait, did you still didn't start school, right? School is next week. The days have been very long, so the passage of time is not in my head. Yummy dinner. I actually just had a bowl of pasta, and Sub-Zero is having a bowl of pasta too. Alright. Listen, Sub-Zero. But what about Swedish meatballs? I'm just kidding. Just kidding. That's spaghetti zero. Alright, you only had the fusilli? I don't know which one is fusilli. Chest of riches. Okay, so this is the mimic thing. We just take everything, right? And just take the hit. Greed is king. Let's go! 10%! Dang it. We failed. It's fine. I'll pay 11 HP for the gold. Where's my shop at? We need a shop. Experimental scientist. This is the synergy guy. Let's see. We have fire. I guess we'll stick with fire, right? Let's try to stick with fire as much as we can. And we're not doing elemental. Okay. Those are pretty good. Fuel is excellent. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, the screw shape. Oh, brain image is only giving me hollow corkscrews. Yeah. Oh yeah. Class starts next Monday. Okay, class starts next Monday. Oh no, that's close to Rotini, not the one that I'm thinking of. Yeah. When you said corkscrew, I was thinking the closest thing I know is Rotini. But interesting. Plot twist is that they're red lentil pasta. First time trying it. Red lentil, very soft on the stomach. Tastes pretty alright, easy to hit the protein. Yeah, lentil high in protein, really clean eating, and also nice for digestion. So very solid like light. Pretty good for the gut. Yeah, lentils. Lentils is a staple for Indian cooking. That's my exposure often to lentils, Indian cooking. And Indian cooking has a high vegetarianism. So lentils go a long way to provide like protein source. At least that's my experience. Untrustworthy adventure. Let's see. Is this the one? Yeah. Heckin' people, opportunist. All right. I don't want to exhaust things too much, so this guy is largely a tank. I kind of want to get. All right. We don't have a lot of utility on her. Okay, just kidding. When I say a tank, that guy hits hard and I have no defense. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, so joy. Okay, let's draw 2 cards. Leave, not good enough. No defense. For each fire card. Oh, hey, clutch. Yeah, that's fine. The thing I got from what's his name, the scientist. Oh wow, that was clutch. That was really clutch. Sealy is hollow spring pasta. Avatapi is the corkscrew hollow one. Wow, we're getting a little into it here. Oh, that's such a good combo earlier. Nice. I want to take that guy out so badly. Okay. Well, I take one. Wait. Vulnerability? Kinda don't like that. I really don't like that. But this guy's gonna shield. Oh, wait. No, the net change is the same. Oh, wait. No, the net change is the same. I'm gonna take this vulnerability no matter what. So I guess I might as well. Okay. It's fine. We can manage. I don't want to use up that cleave. Okay. Why are you so hardy? Seven. We can set up for the next one. Your next attack, and we can set it up again. Oh wait, I wonder if this double stacks. So what? We can meh, meh, and meh. Oh wait, is it this turn? No. Right? Please say it's not this turn. Oh, it's this turn. Okay. I just wanted to double check. Oh no, wait. Oh yeah, it's just this turn, so we can't do it that way. That kind of sucks. Right? Yeah. That kind of sucks. Unfortunate. I just wanted to... Yeah, this turn. I wasn't reading. I should've... I was just using it for the block. But I did use one on... the one. That's fine. Oh my gosh. Depends on the sauce. Oh, you like penne? Wait. What are y'all's favorite? I like penne. Depends on the sauce. White penne or cavatappi. Also good with red sauces. Reminds me of my childhood. DC's pizza. Spaghetti-esque. I go angel hair. Solid dressing. Really any pasta available. Bow tie. Rigatoni. Yeah, and angel. Yeah. Bow tie one. I go by viscosity, Sub-Zero, when it comes to pasta types. Viscosity. So if it's very watery, high surface area. If it's very thick, low surface area. That's probably how I would go with pasta. So if we're talking about like pasta cuts, so like low viscosity would be like soups. So vermicelli or something that is like thin, lots of surface area, like in noodles, like noodle soup, low surface area. So like noodles would be great, any form of noodles, thin cuts and stuff. And also since it's pasta, probably something that's resistant to getting soggy. So oftentimes the cut could be a different type of pasta, so, or like wheat, so rice. And then if it's high viscosity, you can go bigger. Like fettuccine is a thick cut noodle, but if you have like thick sauce, it's fine, it clings. That kind of thing. I was about to say how you're not gonna know the iconic shapes. I don't think I've ever had or bought the bow tie one. I love how bow tie, but it sucks to cook. Yeah. So, cooking time can vary. I guess that's a technique thing. But generally, I go with my sauce. The crimp in the middle of the bow tie takes longer to cook than the outside. Yeah. Thicker, overlapping. Let's see. Does this help? What was this? Non-elemental. Yeah, we're gonna take this, right? Yeah, we're gonna take this. Ooh, this is what I was looking for. Store. Okay. Skills. All right. Well, keep in mind there's a skill one. Let's keep exploring. Wonder what this island is. Broken caravan. Yeah, we got this in count. Let's start. We can double. right? I don't like you. Okay. I think Freya's kit is pretty nice from the start. Not bad. Can I still take you out? Yes. Alright. Riposte? Oh wait, this is only like... Oh, so maybe I shouldn't go towards blocking non-elemental. Or... Oh, interesting. Hmm. I do have to check that. If these decrease... Yeah, we're into attack. So, high based on attack. We can trigger that. Weakness. Ooh, weakness is pretty good. More damage. Elemental damage is useful. What's down here? A mysterious potion. Okay. Do we take a sip or drink it all? Drink it all. Oh, recovered, but okay. Suffered burns. You down the whole thing, it burns. All right. I'll take it. I'll take it. Wow, that's a lot of burn, actually. That's 4 burns. Oh. Okay, let's go over here. Okay. Yeah. Dang it. Alright. I have to forfeit something. Godspeed. Take the burn. Oh, I kind of wanted that. Ugh. Alright, that's fine. Let's keep exploring. Dang it. Alright, here's your gold, you little pep. Alright. It's fine. Hurt feelings. Okay, you probably shouldn't have laughed. You acknowledged that. But you weren't prepared to see a proud orc warrior trip over a cat and fall on their face, and much like his high-pitched squeal of surprise, your laugh just slipped out. It was funny. Being surrounded by angry, heavy-armed orcs who apparently have no sense of humor is less funny. Batman. Hey, hello there. A fizz, welcome back. A phase, a fizz. Has it been a while since the last Neverwinter stream, or have I just missed it every time? You have just missed it every time. Neverwinter is on Mondays, every Monday. And then it's only for 10 weeks. So, and then I just wait for the next update. Every Monday. You're having Mexican for dinner, but I really want a burger, huh? It's half eyes. Interesting. Fair enough. Half eyes. I wonder what type of pronunciation that comes from. Oh, I see. APH. So you went with the F. Okay. FIs. Okay, I see. Okay, so or you get a grilled shrimp burrito. Oh, that sounds delightful. Shrimp. Okay. Fancy. A shrimp burrito. Alright, hello my friends. I can get rid of that burn. I have no way of attacking. So, yeah. That's all she wrote. Alright. 11. We need one more to get rid of this burn. That's fine. Okay. Oh, good. Oh, excellent. We have 3 attack. Okay. Can I take you out if I sack this? Yes. Alright. I'm not paying. I can get shrimp. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I see. I see. You're not paying. Oh. These are too difficult. Although I don't mind flowing wall. It plays off a wound card, which could happen. This won't synergize, so no, oh wait, but it's endurance. I think we're just gonna pass actually. We're gonna be more selective now since we know most of the card pool. Okay. Slime, okay. How many? Ooh, non-elemental damage. I like this. Choose 2 non-elemental. Oh, I can choose. That's fine. Oh no, I just realized I don't really have not that much non-elemental cards left, huh? I mean, we're still gonna try to get more non-elemental cards. So, yeah, let's go. This one and this one's gonna be gone soon. Take those. Thank you, my slime friend. Actually, now that I think about it, do I have a non-elemental choice of cards? Just Dread Shield? Nah, no attack. Fair enough. There's another store there. Let's try to hit up that store. Murderers, mercenaries. They advance towards you carefully, weapons out and ready. You're pretty sure someone's paying them. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's fine. Hello. Hello, my friend. Oh, I can negate this burn with my fire shield. Oh, wait. Just kidding. It has to be a different element. Fire doesn't negate fire. It's fire negates nature. Right. It's fine. We have block and yeah, this should work out. Okay. Can I bop you? I cannot bop you. Nor do I have any form. And I kind of want to save this cleave. Okay. Oh. See what we get. And we're gonna repose. Oh, and we can also absorb this. I think that's all the burns we have. We're recovered from all our burns. Okay. Am I willing to sacrifice a cleave use? Whoops. Dude. Sometimes it always selects the card to the left as opposed to the one I'm doing. That's happened more than once. Where my cursor is not where I think it is. Ooh, chop. Let's take chop. Yeah, every time I highlight, it seems like sometimes it goes towards that. And it's happened multiple times already. I'll just slow down. Oh no. I don't like these characters. I don't like these creatures. For each fire played this turn. So we absorb 1, right? We absorb 1. Gain the block. Or no, there's no other way. So we absorb 1. Oh no, wait. Yeah, we gain the block. So we can attack again. That just absorbs 1, yeah. Yeah. Fuel. Fuel is... Oh, and we have C. What is that? 3 damage. Your next attack, let's see, 18. Wait. This is a fire card. What happens if you... Hold up, I want to see this work. So if I do this... This plays twice, right? Okay. And it doubles. Oh, okay. So it's per... Okay, so it doesn't stack on each other. It's just 1 stack. Enjoy your nap, Blair. Enjoy your nap. So it doesn't proc back to back to back. So it's not on 1 card. But this is enough. Or this is not enough. So, it's separate stacks. They're separate stacks. And of course, the OP counter. Okay. Yeah, see, this is what I mean by OP counter. It scales so well in the beginning. Weak enemies. It's fine though. You can throw items at them, so that's always nice to have damage items to throw at them. Ooh. Oh, and you get fire though. Backdraft. How am I at defense? It's not that great, really. Another sizzling armor. Burning, deal 5 damage 4 times out of burn. That's not that bad because we need a multiplier for disrupt. Yeah. It's easier to play too. Alright. Can we get some non-elemental cards? Of course there wouldn't be a non-elemental card. Although overheat is wonderful. I think we're just gonna buy overheat. Oh, just kidding. We do have a lot of skills. Largely skills. We won't buy overheat until we get more attack. Okay, so there's a non-elemental thing here. Is this damage? No. These are damage though. Next attack. Next card played. Next 2 cards played. I'm gonna pick these up. Okay. A traveling alchemist. Willing to sell you creations. Let's see. What do we have? No. 3 random. We can only buy 1. So I'll take this. Thanks. Thanks, buddy. So I think we're equipped to take down a blocking boss. It kind of looks like we're still gonna go this route though. So we can take... Oh, yeah, we can take down this guy. Try to make our way down. Probably there's a crossing here too. Yes. Alright, we're gonna gain access here. Right, temptation. What do we have? Light. Increase. We're just gonna refuse. There's no outcome. Penalty. Let's do whatever this is. Nice. Oh, not nice. I mean, I don't really need them. I'll take the gold though. Well, actually, ooh, 7 poison is a lot. I'll take the 7 poison. What is this? Nature block? No. Alright, we're gonna take out this guy. Whatever this guy is. Bob? Hello there, Bob. Overworked Reaper. This is such a chore. How is it not the weekend yet? Poor Bob. I really appreciate the common names. Alright, we gotta ham it. If we can. Oh, that sucks. 7. Can I take you out right now? I can't take out that guy, obviously. Drop a card, please. Son of a... Oh. I said I don't have a lot of defense, but I ended up drawing every single defense card I have. Oh, joy. Joy. So vulnerability caused me to lose to that. Of course that's how that works. Of course. Next 2 cards played. Ooh. Okay, let's see if this stacks with doubling. So if I double, right? Oh, it's the next fire card. Never mind. It's plus, so we're still gonna take this. Basically neutered my attack. Okay. More weakness. Of course, it's more weakness. This guy is scary. Where were you the first time? Yeah, we're just gonna take this hit, right? Okay. Alright, good enough. Take 6. And of course we can't prevent that from happening because that's just how the game rolls most of the time. And it's fire. What is this? 12. It's easier to just do 17. Okay. Alright. Next fire, plays twice. I still have weakness, so fine. Alright. do like little tiny damage to the dude. Tiny little damage. Of course. Then obviously what happens is I have no way to stop the dude from placing weakness again, refreshing weakness. And still stuck with, yep. I mean, we might as well pile it on. It's not like it's gonna change anytime soon. Thank goodness it doesn't scale. Good for you, buddy. I can cheat skate. Okay. Good thing we bought those pots. I didn't want to go any longer than that. Holy heck. Let's see. Prep. Prep's okay. The downside is it's a non-elemental. And I still don't have a lot. Yeah, prep is good though. Prep is good. Cleanse. Yeah, cleanse. Sure. Oh, you fight bosses. Okay. We got Bob. Nice. Hello there, Bob. Welcome to the fold. Interesting. So we have to take out peeps to get stuff. Alright. Can I get something? Legitimate business null. Well, a suspicious looking null approaches you. Greeting, friends. You're in luck. I've recently acquired some used goods. Anything catch your eye? This whole thing seems shady, but his prices are really good. He seems friendly. Heals 5, 2. I don't mind taking that major water bomb off you. Yeah. Okay. Intriguing. Let's try to make it over to this personal quest without stepping on people's. And yet the other counter. Of course, that's of course. Oh wait. Yeah. Yeah, we're just not gonna deal with that. These aren't. I just. I really don't think these are weak enemies anymore because of this. Okay. I can still play without prep, so. Okay. Last attack was. That's too much. Yeah, see, because of this. Wait. Hmm. That's 5, 2. Yeah. At least we're fire this time. We have fire block, which is nice. And then of course you get nature because it's the attack type, the mob type determines a lot of your card choice. Interrupt's good, sure. Go high costing, that's okay too. I could skip. I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna be a little bit more less willy-nilly on the value, just all in. Apply, I mean, that's useful. This is default energy. Yeah, we can definitely buy that at some point. Is this damage? That's damage. I'm gonna buy these and this. Okay. I'm hoping that this opens up to down there. Left with the tab. You know what? Let's attempt to flee. With 3 bleed, the barkeep looks away as someone else drops something and you immediately bolt. Yeah, right. An arrow nicks you. Alright. 3 bleed. Amazing. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go down here. Okay. A wet wake up. Let's go. Checking Crabbles. Oh, okay. Crabbles are kind of a problem. Because we're using fire block. And of course, counterattack. Leave. That gives me 4. Leave will allow me to clear this guy with an item. I'm still gonna end up taking damage, but that's fine. You know what? If we're gonna take value, we might as well take this. Yep. Because we have to start off in the combo to get value off this. So we take 2. Can I take you out? Nope. Yes, we'll take this too. And then that's good. Yeah, counterattacks feel like attrition all the time. Okay, fortify. No. Bolt spikes. Bolt spikes could be okay. Draw 3. Reduce the cost. That's not going to happen as much. Bolt spike. Yeah, it is a gain. Huh. Counters, counters. Wait. We gotta clear this, so let's get ready. Increase default energy. That's 200. Oh, dang it. Actually, that's not that great because the cars are just not that great. So let's 29. Okay. All right. Let's try to clear this guy. Oh, you look friendly. Maliki the Rigid, Demon General. This area is restricted by the order of the Demon Lord. All right. This guy looks friendly, right? Oh joy. Oh, and you can't do it like this. We could do this though. Let's see what we draw. No opportunity. What does this mean? Take 25% less damage while other are alive. Okay. Fair enough. Hope your buff isn't devastating. Okay. I see. I can't do anything about any of those attacks, so that's neat. Very neat. This is a fire card, so I could use it to proc that. No way to draw. But I can kill you, which is nice. And then it's 9. And this is water block, which is great. Alright, moving right along. Against fire. Alright. Now I gotta interrupt this guy. Do we have that fiery barrage thing? Nope. And then now we're boned again. Okay. I could use, though, the double damage. Oh, it's just this turn. This doubles on double, but I don't have another follow-up attack. Amazing. I could vulnerable, use my pot for 2 energy, and then yeah. Get rid of this. What do you do? Vulnerable? Okay. Alright, sure. And of course I get it now. Makes sense. That's just how it works. Eight, 10. Oh, I just realized I have no defense. Oh. 5. 5's good. Honestly, let's just spark this. I was gonna try to get rid of this vulnerable. Oh. Oh, right. Oh, actually, No. That's not how that works. I forgot. It gives burn. That's fine. Okay. This wasn't too bad. I have to like clean out our Oh, it's not over yet, fortunately. That sucks. Can't do anything about that. That shield is too thick. Okay. Did we chop? Yes, we chop. And we can save our stuff. Chop is so good. Okay. Chop scaling is very generous. Okay. We didn't take any damage. Oh. We get bonfire. Okay. Vulnerability is good. Oh, this is a pretty excellent choices. We're just gonna take damage. That's a gain of action often. Okay. What do we got? Wandering Cleric. For each boss defeat, remove all wound cards. Wow. Remove all wound cards from my deck? Ew. I mean, the other ones don't really do much for me here. Nice. Thank you, Cleric. I appreciate it. You know what? We haven't encountered this. I'm kind of curious if you go against the brook. Let's do that. What is this? I don't think this works anymore, really. We haven't gotten... It's just a chop, right? We do have things to sacrifice. We can sacrifice these things for a long-standing buff. And hope for non-elemental things, I guess. Sure. They're on their way out anyways. Okay. I don't remember what's available here. I need a store. No. Okay. Let's see what's up here. I need more tools. Spider attack. Okay, that's okay. Never mind spiders. I can only block 3. That's fine. Fine. Okay. Nice. I might gotta make sure I don't take damage from this. Or I finish the dude off right now. Okay. Yeah. Good. Alright. Cool. Nature. Right. Spiders. Thorn Shield. I'll take Thorn Shield. He has a countering. Okay, here's something I can work with. Come on, something good. Offering a shaman. Destroy random. Increase my default hand size. Skills cost less. Sure. Of course, it removes my bonfire. Alright. Trapped. 30% chance of success. Nah. Nah. Not right now. Alright, so we didn't find a new store. But we did uncover the map. So goals. We're still like pretty skill dominant as well. We're looking slim. Maybe we'll take the pedal storm. Where else can we get stuff without encounter? There's still one over here. Let's see what's over here. Uncover the map. Our alternative goal. Okay. Nine. Oh no, that's not the one that I thought. However. Get lucky. Oh wait. Nah, I have to. I'm gonna save the 2 energy to see if I can. Of course it lands on those. Does this count as an attack? Wait. It's a counter potion! I'm a doofus! Oh man, counter potion again. Oh my gosh, it's the same color. Man, I really need to read a little bit better. Counter potion. Sorted by the counter potion again. Oh my gosh. No, we'll wait for the next turn for the counter potion. It's fine. It's still damage. Joy. 18, 23. Sure. Okay. All right. No, we'll just take it. It's 4. There's no blessing on the guy. Only have 2 attack. Oh, that kind of stuff. So, defense. Okay. I have 4 encounters on the default hand size. Next fire card. 4. next attack. But I only have one attack. And it only triggers once. Because we learned that, right? We'll try to keep that. It doesn't stack on stack. You need to actually play 2 attacks. You can't stack. I have enough damage. Nope. Just kidding. I don't. Son of a bee sting. I thought I had enough. Would I have done it differently? No, probably not. I had to push for damage. It would have been safe not to push. I miscalculated. I thought I had that 2 extra. Didn't really want to calculate all of it. Gain parry. So parrying. I think I'll take the mud meteor. Yeah. Let's see what's here, I guess. I think I found these. Okay. I can choppy. That's not enough to kick people's butts, so I can do... Ooh. I can do those. Is that enough? Yes, that is enough for both of these. Yeah, counter. I could stack on this. Take them all out. That's 15. And I can still hit someone. That's 18, right? 18, so I can take this guy out. Alright. We're being liberal with our resources. Just to see how far it goes. How conservative. Just measuring how conservative we can be. How conservative we can't. And I can't stop that from deploying. But can I take you out? Yes, I can take you out. And then... yeah, we can still absorb the burn. Okay. If I vulnerable into this, yeah, that's good enough. I didn't want to use this, but alright, I'll get a burn. I was hoping for like something. Actually, I don't even think I have a... I don't think I even have one costing single target anymore. Might as well take this. Yeah, cards just don't ramp up. Feels kind of unfortunate. Fire block. Let's do, yeah, counter potions. If I had to choose, I'd choose counter potion. Okay. Oh, there is a way to... get a random card. Gain a card chosen from... No, let's just get a random card. Okay. Ancient. What was that? Deflecting embers. Okay. Okay. Really, really difficult to play. I kind of want to know what this is. So we're almost done uncovering everything. Let's find out what this is. We still got one more turn left with our increased hand size. Alright. One more encounter left. I see a chop. This is gonna do splinter. Seven damage if I can take this guy out. My chop is gone now. And of course I can't take that. I can't disrupt that. Amazing. I can defend. Water is good, right? Yes. So that should only do 8. Oh no. Oh, that does. Oh no, water is bad. Water is bad. We need fire. So we need this. Actually. Yeah. I do want to push for damage though. We're still gonna take damage from this, so we're gonna end up getting a splinter. What was this? If played first. Yeah, of course that's how that ends up in my hand first. This is so unwieldy. Just gonna use it because I'm only attacking with this. Yes. And absorbing it again. It's like so yikes. Oh, but fire is good. Fire is good, sure. Oh, that was less than desirable. And then you get nature, of course. Stockpile. I think we might stick with overgrowth. Okay, let's take overgrowth. Oh, hey, more money. Ooh, store. Okay. I'll take it. Desperate Flurry. Blitz. Budo Resolve. Yes. The answer is yes. And major counter potion. It is 20. Ooh, vulnerability.
Nah, we're okay. Oh, there's still one more battle though before I get to see what that is. I guess we won't have the benefit of our default hand. So maybe we'll go down here and explore. Since we only have one left on it. Yeah. A dead end. Yep. Okay. Hi. Friendly? This person looks friendly. Okay, so let's think about this. If I hit this guy for 1, this hits... Oh, it only hits once actually. So I can't... okay. No prep. So, YOLO. What is this, bleed? Oh, I think we do enough damage. We do enough damage. It's 18 no matter what, right? Okay, exact lethal. Yeah, Desperate Flurry. That early loss of Desperate Flurry was incredibly unfortunate. Incredibly unfortunate. He's gonna hit for 8. Can't interrupt it. Defense. I have 16. Okay, cool. Okay. Alright. What was this? Unblocked lowers endurance. Okay. Endurance. Overgrowth is 11. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Eviscerate? For each skill, yeah, we'll take Eviscerate. Vulnerability. I'll take a Vulno. Okay, let's see what's over here. What do you got? Ancient knowledge. Water, spells, alignment, skills. Yes, I'll take the skills. Okay, so we need to leave 2. If we can. Alright. Overwhelming numbers. Okay. Alright. We gotta love the blitz. Can use this too, but I don't think that that's just... Actually, can I take you out? 10? 18, no. I can still absorb the burn though. That's not too bad. Vulnerable. Alright. Intriguing. I have no way to defend this turn. So I either take this guy out. What is this? 14? Oh, no. But I want to keep that. If I prep into 11... Nah, I'll just have to take the 8. Oh, or the 14. Obviously, this is going to do that. Obviously. I wouldn't take that turn back though. Oh, Brutal Resolve is fantastic with this person's. With Freya's ability. Get rid of this stuff. Yeah, dang. Brutal Resolve is so good. And Head Start in them. Okay, oh. Dazzling Dart. Oh no, but I don't have a good stack for that. I mean, is it still okay? I think so. We got some stuff. It can work. Can I get another store? What's in here? Head Start? I'll buy a Head Start, I think. Increase extra options. Dash strength. Lights. I'll take the Head Start. 29. That's all of my HP, right? 29. Yep. I think that's exactly 40%. Oh wait. Let's see what's here. A generous shaman. You're just in time for my ritual. A strange little creature gestures over to them. I can upgrade your basic abilities, though I don't know what you'll get in return. Yeah. I mean, my defenses are... Yeah, let's do it. What are you gonna give me? Did you just give me a defense back? Oh no. A dread shield? It's okay. Rocky Retreat is pretty decent. We're almost there. Yeah. Let's keep exploring. Deep-rooted danger. That root move, yeah. Okay. This thing's great. Yeah, we're gonna try to take these guys out, right? This guy is just gonna get disrupted. And then we're gonna absorb this. Yeah. Good talk. Elemental, just one. Having second thoughts. Wait, that's a skill. It's not even an attack. Oh. Just kidding. Oh wait, that's fire. I didn't need to block. Fire would have been equivalent. Okay. I can use this because I'll just absorb the burn anyways. Okay. Another nature. Sure. Thorn, right? Thorn. Okay. Oh, alright, we got to it. Alright, cool. Heretical, heretical healer. You there. You're in need of healing. I can always tell. A strange man runs up to you excitedly. He runs around you 3 times and starts poking and prodding you. This won't do at all. You're in desperate need of my care. My methods may have some minor downsides, but my healing results are unmatched, okay? How decrease all blocks when light aligned. I'm more likely to be dark aligned. Water damage is decreased by 1. Okay. Although the counter, it does reduce that too, but I'll take the 15 HP. And there you are. You're feeling much better, aren't you? You try to respond, but he cuts you off. Yes, of course you are. Sometimes I even impress myself. Now off to my next patient. With that, the healer spins around, skips off into the distance while humming to himself. Alright. Oh, wait. There's more down here. Let's see if we can get anything else. Oh, no. I mean, we can choose to destroy things. What was this? Increase nature block. Alright, so craze, let's choose 2 and get 3 random cards. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do whatever ones that are leaving. Those are pretty good. I'm okay with that. Except for Leaf Slash. Leaf Slash is like meh. Very meh. Yeah, we don't even see, like, we started thinking maybe non-elemental damage, and we invested in non-elemental damage, but like you can't rely on that. Oh, there's another encounter though. Let's see. %20 chance of getting caught. Oh wait, but this will pay for. Oh no, it can be tough. All right, we'll take 20. Of course it landed on 20%. Yes, that's exactly how that works. And it only pays for half. Am I willing to gamble on that? No, I'm not. Alright, let's do this. Let's do the personal quest. Let's find out who murdered our entire village. Unknown territory. Those rumors finally led you to one of the raiders. You helped destroy Villa Silva, said your character, right, Freya. He looks up in shock, which quickly transforms into fear as he sees you approaching. It was just a job. Granted, some of the other mercenaries got carried away, but Dark Axe was leading us personally, and well, things got out of hand. Oh really? Oh really? You flinch slightly as you recognize the name. Alzum Dark Axe led the raid? Where is he now? He's already gone south to oversee the next raid. He starts slowly backing away from you. The coward. So can I go? Dark Axe is the one you're really after. You'll have to move quickly. You'll have to move quickly to catch up with Dark Axe before he can destroy another innocent village. But you're not going to let this filth just walk away. Yeah, I know, right? Swift justice, vengeance. That's the solution. Ooh, nice. Oh, but that doesn't really do anything. I have no way of capitalizing on that damage. Although, with that said, I'm just gonna bop you now. Oh, I can flip this, and because I don't need the energy. Get out of my face, dude. We're done here. Did you just make yourself vulnerable? Interesting. I have elemental types in my hand. I can break your guard. Oh, this has to be used first. Okay. Dang. I don't want to use this, so we're just gonna pass. That's fine, it's vulnerable. Oh, just use Leaf Strike. Leaf Slash. It's not that great. Alright. Alright, let's go find. Head start, a blitz. I think head start is fine. Right? Or do I need attack? No, blitz is good. It's a multiplier. Counter. Direct damage. Yay. An old friend. You feel nothing as one of the mercenaries responsible for your family's death falls to your blade. You'd hope to feel more. You hope to feel more, but you're not done yet. Alzim Darkaxe. You haven't heard that name in years. Your mind flashes back to a youth filled with aimless anger and meaningless violence, to a time when you and Alzim Darkaxe fought together side by side. Of course it's an old friend. Of course it's that type of old friend. But you left that life behind long ago, or at least you thought you had. You had wanted more out of life, a home, a family, happiness. But Alzim never wanted to leave all the violence and death behind, and now you're going to make him pay for it. It's kind of like you reap what you sow kind of situation. But vengeance breeds more vengeance. Alright, of course, it's that one. Alright. No whammies, please. Okay, sure. Where are we going? Oh! It's over there. I have all my buffs still, so we might as well. We should pick up another pot. What kind of pot do we have? What kind of drugs? Strength drugs? I kind of like strength drugs. We don't have a lot of cash. I think this is good. Oh. Yeah. Sorry. I didn't even look that I had 4. I thought I had 1 less. This blended, but it's fine. That was a mistake. I thought I had only 3. An overdue confrontation. You killed my family, Alzim. Why? He looked up in surprise, which slowly turns to recognition. Freya. It's been years, and that's the first thing you say to me? I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, okay. Does he really not know? Valis Silva. Silva, I lived there until you and your men came. That little village is where you settled down. If I had known you were there, well, no. I'll still have killed everyone. He smiled. The monster actually smiled at you. Why? Why weren't we weren't wealthy. We didn't have enemies. Oh, it was just a contract. Sithril is demanding, but she pays well. I still have another few village to clear actually. Want to join up now that the whole family thing didn't work out? Oof. For a few seconds you just stand there, dumbfounded. This crazy psychopath has to die. Oh, I don't have my 2x damage, so that's kind of a scary thought. And wait. We can do this. I don't know if this counts as a damage thing. Let's see. Yes, it does. Okay. And we want to apply... Oh, right. This is vulnerability. This is a counter. I need to remember to use that if I fail. Yes. And... Can I do this correctly? No. We can see what we draw. Of course, it's a thorn. I was hoping for something that costs 1. Oh wait, this attacks twice actually. Oh, I was gonna eviscerate into the extra energy. But that's fine. I don't trust that guy. Okay, we have Blitz, and we have that. So we'll apply vulnerability. I'm kind of scared of him, and then I can take this guy out, yeah. Can't use the Blitz bonus, though. Can absorb the burn. Okay. Well, that's... wait. 7 for death. 42 damage. Alright. Okay. Clap. Alright. Next attack cost... Ooh. Spirit Fuel? Let's do it. We need more attack cards, though. Double damage. What is this? Next card played versus... Oh, this is block. Sorry. Double damage. Alright, follow the money. You always thought Alzin Dark Axe was a little crazy, but you never realized just how right you were. Had he been that evil when you knew him all those years ago? You were companions back then. But would you have done something about it had you known? Would things have turned out differently if... You quickly cut off those thoughts. He said he was working for Sithril, the warlord queen, and that she paid him to clear out even more villages. It's up to you to end her. Oh, where is she? Oh. Interesting. So, I have a double. I still have my non-elemental, 1 extra non-elemental damage. My deck is okay. Like, it's really minorly okay. I could YOLO for the queen. Honestly, there really aren't too many things I would take. Default energy would be nice. Yeah, I think we're just gonna YOLO for the queen. Let's YOLO for the queen. Card choices, they're just not that great. Not that great. It's really just to manage your stuff. You're not like farming for card things. So let's just YOLO. It's a good way to this run. Reputation is everything. You dare to come before me unannounced. Her voice is like daggers, making your skin prickle all over. You ordered Val Silva destroyed. Why? My family. A fresh wave of emotion catches you unprepared, and you struggle to hold back the tears as you wait for the Warlord Queen's response. As an example of what happens to those who cross me. But we never did anything to you. She responds with a short, cruel laugh. You think that matters? The new Demon Lord is making similar moves, and I can't afford to be perceived as weak. A few destroyed village is a small price to discourage my enemies. Wait. Okay, so there are two forces here going on. All right. She wiped your village. She wiped your village just to make some sort of political point. With a furious cry, you raise your blades and rush towards her. All right. Fair enough. Oh, that is quite the scale up. And I'm screwed already. Amazing. Okay, we can prep for the next thing. I'm gonna place this on myself. Okay. Because this is next fire. Let's see. No, I can't set up for next turn. Wait. 9, 12. Got lifesteal. Yeah, we have to set up for next turn. I can't interrupt her. That was a skill? Oh my goodness. Alright, I guess. And we're just gonna take it. What is this? Bleed? I got a lot of interrupters, so that's not too bad. Ooh. Can I interrupt you without using Blazing Assault? No, I can't. Oh, wait, I can. Possibly. Dang it. I don't have a good combo right now. So... absorb these. Regular attack. Next attack costs 2 less. I can prep. I could double this. What is that? 24, 48 damage? That's not enough. Oh, but I can do this into this and double it. How much is that? So, and I'll still end up guarding. Yeah, and then I'll double this attack. That'll be... I think that's gonna kill her. No. 6? That's 6 times 12. 6 times 12 is 72. Doubled. 72 is 148. 108. Wait. Oh, I shouldn't... Wait, did I count? Oh, no. It's a percentage of the base damage. Never mind. 108. That's pretty good, actually. We're fine. Neat. All right. Okay. I can interrupt you. Yes, I can. I can get 1 extra energy as well. Or endurance. What would the 1 extra energy even do? Nothing? Nothing really. So I guess we'll do energy. We'll do endurance. Not that. Yeah. So like that's 1, 2, double. Okay. Yep. And wow, 5 things. Yeah, so pretty much vulnerable. And we just defend up. Yeah. Yeah, no problems. So the bosses really don't, I mean, they don't really scale that. All right, GG. GG. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, maybe not GG. Discard your hand, gain sacrificial works. Maybe not GG. Double damage. 1 last step towards peace. For the first time since your village was burned to the ground, you feel a sense of calm. Those responsible have paid with their lives. It's not perfect, but it's all you can do to do for them. However, the Warlord Queen mentioned the Demon Lord may have his own plans in the works. It's too late to save Villa Silva, but maybe you can save the next village. With nothing left to lose, you set out to face your most dangerous... Okay, so there is a 4th act. Aha. Okay. I mean... This kind of sucks. Can I remove it? I can remove the 1. 50 gold. I'm gonna look for potions. We need potions. Poison. Other than that, we can remove the 1 card. Block. We can do 2 combats. Two more combats to see if we can get anything. Vulnerable. Grab that pot. Because we still have the energy bonus. Apply 8 vulnerable for 6. Honestly. Yes. And then we're just gonna YOLO. We're gonna YOLO for the dude. Let's just do it. This is gonna be my only run for the day, I think. I'm gonna limit it to 1 run. Maybe. If we get close, it's good for 1 run, and then we'll do a new character the next day. They're all the same. The Demon Lord just looks at you expectantly after you barge in to confront him. Your reign ends now. Villa Silva may be gone, but I can stop you before any village have to share its fate. You raise your blade, but he just stands there. Villa Silva? To the northwest? I had nothing to do with that. The sympathy fear in his voice just makes you angrier. Sithril may have been the one to destroy my Sithril may be the one to destroy my village, but you tyrants are all the same, willing to kill anyone in order to get what you want. The demon lord lets out an angry growl. Sithril, the so-called warlord queen? I'm nothing like her. He still seems to want to talk, but you've talked enough. You won't give this demon lord a chance to destroy anyone else's life like Sithril destroyed yours. Alright. Oh no. Yes, friends. And I can't stop that. Because this fuel is heckin' fire. So what can I do? Can't do anything. Only 10 damage. I guess we're taking out the mobs first. That one's gonna block. Maybe we can take out this guy. Actually, if I double the damage, I mean, we can do the long game against the boss. If I double the damage, that's 28. That's 28 damage. I'm just gonna do it anyways. Oh, yeah, he gains strength after another enemy is killed. He probably summons too. Let this bleed. We have vulnerability. Oh wait. I have a cleanse. We'll cleanse after, you know, he's buffing. We can take out this guy. Got the buff. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. Do we let the weakness subside? Yeah. I have no way to spend those channel points? Yeah, no way. Channel points are channel points. How is it that you got early access for this game? The developer reached out to me. The developer, Daniel. So I can only do it in this order. However, let's see what I can get from here. Ooh. No, that doesn't help. And I don't want to suffer a burn. So I'm gonna end up taking 11. That's fine. Okay. So he's gonna guard. That's fine. We can try to take this guy out. Almost. That's a big chonker. We can't do anything about that, so I guess I'm gonna cleanse this to save myself from dying, unless I can amass. I can't. So I'm gonna cleanse this. I don't have any thorns either. And no attack card. as well. So I'm gonna have to use this. Which means... that's the best I can do. Out. Out. Reinforcement? I can't... Oh, I can't stop the guy from reinforcing. Wow. And then, of course, I get these cards now. That is hecka mean. Holy heck. Is it 2? Of course it's 2. Thorn. 7? I'm gonna take the thorn. To deal damage to these guys. Oh, I should have vulnerable him. Oh. I can eviscerate him for 1 energy. I can take out his other dude as well. Doesn't really do much, does it? I should invest in taking out his other dudes. Even though he's getting a lot of strength. Oh, I totally forgot to use this beforehand. Okay, I still have time. Dang it! Of course, that's when I don't get any form of heck against him. Man, dude. I think I'm just dead. Yeah, I'm just dead. It's a super cool opportunity. Yeah, I'm just dead. Well, we tried. So at least we know the scaling of him. Yeah. So what do we do? What is a way to do the Demon Lord thing? In the future. Yeah, we can't survive this. Yeah, I think that's kind of hard scaling. So what, you get a mix of AoE. That's pretty unlucky. That's really unlucky. Trying to think what I would do to weakness. Weakness is good. So being able to get a form of weakness would help with that. So we'll need a form of weakness in the future. Not that you have choices or not. I think that's good. Getting to the final guy is fine. Honestly, I still feel like there's just a complete lack of so my concern about how this game plays out is that the mid game and the late game, there's just not really a mid game or late game. The way you're scaling, it feels like you're just treading in place. So you might be able to get some cards here and there, but a lot of times it feels like you're treading in place. You're not really that much stronger than where you start, outside of just getting consumables and blessing and curse. And those blessing and curse kind of played a role, like sort of. Actually, the whole time it really didn't play that much of a role. Didn't get non-elemental cards the whole time, even though I invested it forward on that. So largely it was getting energy, hand size, but even energy, past energy so many times. So it kind of just feels very middling a lot of times. You build stuff and yeah. I think it's a little bit off-putting still with none of the... it was good though. We managed to pull off a pretty decent combo, right? With double damage onto a Desperate Flurry. And there are definitely obvious cards that scale better than others. So you're basically still, even though I tried to be a little bit more selective, it still feels like you're value picking. You're just constantly value picking. So that type of deck building experience does not... it feels the same throughout. All the encounters, now that we're really used to the encounters, there were maybe a few that made a difference. I don't know, sometimes you could also skip. It kind of builds up a little bit. It's not the greatest feeling, I would say. And I imagine, let me look at the completion stuff. So I don't know. It's a little bit middling right now. The idea that you don't scale up too well, or there's no like consistent way of scaling up, makes it feel like you're going to be forced to mulligan much later in the game all the time. So like runs end very dissatisfactorily. Like that was very dissatisfactory. That might be a problem. Where I feel the heavy criticism is going to be you're always making choices that mean like so here's the compromise between choice matters and not choice matters. Choice matters have oftentimes it elevates where, oh, it can be brutal, which I did make a couple choices that were fairly brutal, and then but the risk also has a tangible reward. And in this game, most of the time you take most of the risks, but the rewards do not reflect the risk a lot of times. It feels very middling, as in, oh yeah, I could have a chance to basically ruin my archetype or whatever thing I'm going for, which is very difficult and inconsistent to do, at the expense of gaining, oh yeah, one card that may or may not even do anything. So, or like, they're all functional. All the cards are functional. The scaling is not functional. And most of the time, the value cards you're going to pick up are all the scaling ones. And there are very few scaling ones. So, if I had to pick something, generally speaking, I would go like halfway in the run, ask myself how many different types of scaling things I have or multiplicative things I have, and then be like, okay, I'm ready for the boss because I have enough ways to do that. And seeing that the Demon Lord is not a solo battle, you just have to be ready for it, right? That's kind of the roguelike experience, because now you kind of know what you're up against. So that's kind of neat. We got 2 bosses, and I'm guessing now that a lot of these... Oh, wait. Oh, it tells you how to unlock these. Nice. Okay. Defeat 25 undead. Defeat 20. Oh, so that's what those counters are for. Okay. Complete another character's personal, because oh yeah, this must be the Demon Lord. Ooh, these are interesting though. I like that the characters are both like they're lore based, so all these characters are embellishing the narrative, because this is clearly the Demon Lord. Neat. Yeah, I think that will be probably what I feel like right now is it's very dreary and it's very theme oriented. I think it's a acquired taste. So all these people have generally a dreary, like a really melodramatic storyline. They're always up against the wall, and the longer your journey gets, it gets a little, the attrition, right? It keeps sapping at you. You're not getting to a point where you hit the ground and you're like really comfortable. That's like the theme you're getting. And if you're looking at the descriptors, that's kind of the idea. And I think it captures that a lot. Is it for everyone? Probably not. And I think there will be quite a lot of people who will initially dislike the game, in the sense that it doesn't allow you to go on your power trip or your archetype. I think it's great. I think the boss battle is sufficiently challenging. My acquired taste right now is that this is a really tenuous balance that the game is probably going to get criticized for, which is the idea that you feel like you have the tools to win the run, as opposed to how often you're gonna respin, just re-roll. You're just gonna constantly re-roll. Like halfway there, I see I have 2 or 3 scaling cards. Let's go. Halfway there, I see that I have 1 or 2 like 0 scaling cards. Re-roll, and then re-roll, and re-roll for that one completion, which in a way is kind of pretty Souls-like in my opinion, where like you're going for that one completion. Obviously, we're gonna make that attempt to finish all the personal quests and whatnot. Alternatively, again, right, in the settings, you can totally switch this, it has reduced enemy health and damage, right? You can even go hardcore. So if I had to think about it, we'll see how well I get to like on the swing of things. If not, I'd probably go easy myself personally, because after you exhaust all the possibilities, you no longer have agency. In my opinion, it doesn't feel like you have agency, which is the whole point of the game, to consistently get things that will allow you to complete it in a reasonable amount of time, right? And I'm not the biggest on not being rewarded per se, or knowing what to get, what I'm going for, and whatnot. There's not at that level of utility. So when it comes to choice matters, there's choice matters that deals with randomness, and in my opinion, and then there's choice matters that involves, oh, I could save like this reroll for this situation because I know my time. There's less of that. It feels like you click on one and you hope for the best or hope for the worst. You click on an encounter, you hope it's not a negative encounter, and you hope it's a positive like something either neutral or positive. The alternative designs are games that have like, oh, here's a reroll. Okay, if I take this item, I could possibly re-roll on the next location. Let's see if we can go towards there. This you explore and you just have fingers crossed that the encounters favor you, and then whatever rolls are in it. So in a way, that is very challenging in itself, right? Oftentimes, though, there's a balance between feeling like, oh, you've made mistakes, you YOLO'd too hard, you were being greedy too hard, and that's why you failed. After becoming experienced, that's usually like the sweet spot. And then when you're new, the feeling is, oh, I didn't know that, I didn't know this, and that's okay. Like, I needed to know this, and I feel like I've kind of sort of passed that phase now. And now it's reliant on the character designs, right? Like, now do you have a unique pool in which it incentivizes players to, oh, now I want to play this, but I want to make this, or I want to try to make this work, I want to try to make that work. And I think the way the game is designed, it's kind of okay. I don't think, because of the nature of blessings and stuff, and especially this run, there's going to be a point where someone's going to say everything feels the same. You're basically like, would I do something different for this on my choices? No, probably not. Only this blessing is slightly even better. There's a chance I'm even more likely. The one silver lining here is maybe, which I don't know, the encounters in this region, like down here, and the encounters up here and stuff, they're thematic, right? Maybe that's what makes it different. So if I started here, I wouldn't necessarily always get the same choice up here. But it didn't seem to me that the encounters are region specific yet. I don't have enough sample size to know if they're region specific. So that can create a difference. So each character starting at different places may have access to different types of cards more often. Like the bounty hunter is largely, I don't know, whatever theme that fits deserts, physical damage and fire or something. And then Freya had that didn't strike to me that's what's happening, because I basically, if you looked at my end deck on Freya, it was like all over the place, right? So I think the replayability of this game is going to be predicated on how consistent one can win, as opposed to how consistent one can experiment. In my opinion, that's probably the gamble. In games like Slay the Spire, Monster Train and stuff, it's actually ultimately due to the experimentation. Once you get past the honeymoon phase of like learning and trial and erroring and whatnot, what keeps Slay the Spire staying power, which I don't know if that's the intent or not of this game. Maybe this game is intended to be a completion type game, which the achievements would suggest so, and because it basically means those achievements are basically to complete all the characters and then unlock all the characters. So that might be what it's aiming at, and that's kind of the mindset you have. You're doing everything possible to win that one time. This is in contrast, in my opinion. It's a bit of a counterintuitive to the nature of deck building. The nature of deck building, a lot of times. So this really do feel more like an RPG than it is a deck builder. It does involve deck building, but because of the core mechanics of disruptive mechanics, dismantling your deck, constantly stripping your deck, and then your deck expiring and exchanging and stuff, the deck building part is more of a card battler now. So you're playing an RPG card battler where the element of deck building is incredibly subtle because it's not building around the idea that you're building this deck, but you're using this deck as a form of resource. So I would say if I had to communicate to, like, if I would recommend this game so far, presently, I would recommend it to someone who likes card battlers. Something like, it's a roguelike card battler, an RPG roguelike card battler, which is more along the lines of things like Hand of Gilgamesh, or like, I haven't played this, but Wild Frost kind of strikes me as something like that. The game that I was going to play, Cobalt Core, is it certainly have different mechanics of doing things, but I think it's more like that, where you're using it for the strict nature of completing a task, a card battling task. It's not necessarily the intellectual stimulation of experimenting with combos and archetypes and complete themes. Like Monster Train has, you know, the people fighting people, but the staying power of Monster Train and Slay the Spire and stuff is building the concepts, not necessarily whether if you win or not. Sometimes winning is great if it happens at the same time, but experimentation. This game, not experimentation, it's value. Value. So you look at your deck, what is the probability of this getting value out of this card? Pick the highest value, skip if they're all too low value, so it feels like a drafting thing. Like if you're playing Hearthstone Arena or something, you're drafting, constantly drafting, as opposed to like building your ideal set and stuff, which makes sense. Anyways, that's my current thought. I really liked it though. This is only day 3, right? And I've only played with 3 characters. I'm not gonna look at all the other characters' blessings yet. This character's blessing, basically, I suppose, if I get like 2 desperate flurries and 3 chops, I would go straight to the boss. That's pretty much it. Like you get a multiplier for your attack, maybe even a flame. You can probably get away with fire. Multiplier on an attack, and then get a, you know. So what happens is you're kind of just rolling for that. I imagine there are other methods and whatnot, but this game is still striking as more of you are trying to win, not you are trying to experiment. And that, in my opinion, would be how I would recommend the game, right, so far. Okay. Good run. We're gonna switch gears now. Thanks for listening, watching. Give this game a shot. I mean, on a good day, if any of this like seemed very attractive to you, I think that's how I would recommend this game. If you want to play a game that deals with winning and then scrapping on by, try not to lean on the idea of getting, like, being upset that you can't get what you want and stuff, like, because it is really off-putting if you're at that mindset. Like, I had thought like, oh yeah, let's grab this because I will get this later. There's a chance I will get this card, or I could get greedy and stack all my bonuses and rely on getting this card. That kind of thing is not it. And in a way, it makes for a very different experience. Okay, we'll be back tomorrow to try a different character. And I guess my goal now is to focus on winning, like completing the game, winning the quest and learning about what the end conclusions to all the characters are. Right? Alright. Until tomorrow.